Good afternoon, designers, and welcome to episode 197 of Game of Rugs. After last week's episode, where we looked at Playhouse, I got the nicest thing in my inbox. Look at this, a gift for you. We loved your video. Thanks so much. We are huge fans. The people at Playhouse stuck a love note for me into my inbox, and they gave me 650 gems, which is so cool. So needless to say, we are going to be playing Playhouse again this week. However, I just want to say this episode is also sponsored by this person over here because I recorded that episode and then I got this comment. Promo spam, promo egg, who knows? And I have to say that I'm deeply, deeply offended. I'm not offended by the concept that I can be bought. I am offended by the concept that I can be bought for $7.50. Fuck off. Fuck off. So in order to prove that I can't be bought, even when nice people give me $7.50 worth of gems, this week's episode is going to be problems with Playhouse. The first one just went by. Every single time you change focus from the Playhouse window to another window, the fucking game reloads. It is so annoying. It is so annoying and unnecessary. Please sort that out. That's complaint number 1. Complaint number 2, we just looked at. Also, inbox names. Rating results. They're all rating results. They're all rating results, except obviously for the adorable love letter. Would it kill you to put the name of the room that is being rated into the name of the rating results? This one is Working by the Beach. Can we just have Working by the Beach in the name? Is that too much to ask? I can't find which room it was that we did, but I am begging you, please stop using the word spunky in either room names or room descriptions outside of the United States. I'm not sure about Canada. But in Great Britain, Northern Ireland, I believe Australia, and all European countries that have English as a second, where English is learned as a second language, spunk is another word for ejaculate. We had this problem in Design Home. It is absolutely essential that now that you have begun including children's rooms and nurseries, that you eliminate the word spunky from the list of adjectives you're going to use to describe rooms. Please, for the love of God, never describe a nursery or anything else as spunky. Thank you. All right, what's next? Who knows? I have to put my glasses on to see. Okay, right, here we go. Here's another one. This is very annoying. See this room, this vignette, Brooklyn Brooks? Terrific. I'm going to click this room, and it says Start Styling. And I'm clicking this room, And I just want to look at it and see if I want to do it. And I, in fact, have not started styling it because I don't want to do it. And it says continue. This is a problem because when you play a game like Playhouse and you have a lot of rooms available to you in a day, and you're not going to do every single room, many of us as players, mark the rooms that we want to do by placing a thing, just a placeholder item into the room. And then we know that when we look on our list, the rooms that say continue are the rooms that we want to do. The problem with Playhouse is that every time you open a room just to look at it and see if you want to do it, it switches the label from start to continue. Like, I don't want to do this room. No offense, not a big fan of nurseries. Actually, I lied. And I did do a nursery, but I didn't use any limited edition stuff. I did a nursery as a test case to see if nurseries or children's room that didn't use the limited edition packs were going to be able to score well. Who knows? We're going to find out. But this brings us also to our next broken item, which is the share button. So if I click share, absolutely nothing happens. You can see that I am actually clicking share, nothing's happening. If I turn on the animation, it will share. I have share options that then arrive, but it won't work if I don't have the animation thing on. I do love the animation bit, by the way. It makes it really easy to do YouTube shorts. And builds the content for me, so that's awesome and I love that. But I would like the share button to work so that I can share rooms on static social media. Which brings us then to the next thing. Like, I love how this is all flowing together, like I have this well organized. I don't. I absolutely don't. Okay, so anywhere that I am in this game, and I click a question mark, and I search for articles, and all I want to do is know how to get help. Like, what if I bought a limited edition pack and I didn't get it, or there was a problem with it, or whatever? And it took me, there's like nothing except there's no option other than an in-game. If I search for help, oh my god. Well, we'll just all sit here in agony while I make my point about the in-game chat button. The in-game chat button is a nightmare in terms of accessibility. This game is incredibly accessible to people who have things like dyslexia or another learning disability that makes it difficult to type on a phone. Great. So glad to be back. What was I doing? I don't know. Yeah, need more help. Chat with us. Okay. I fucking hate chat as a support mechanism. I really, really hate chat as a phone mechanism on a phone. There are going to be a lot of users, a good number of users, who are not going to be able to access support effectively this way. I'd like to be able to email support. I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask. Okay, then what else do we have? Right. Okay, so let's say I actually was continuing this room. Why can I not put a plant on top of this sideboard? There are no plants. There are things with plants. There are collections of plants. But even if I do the small decor, is this small? I don't know. Why is this not labeled properly? Anyway, if I use this, if I go to the small decor, I just want a plant. More like this, but can we just get like a really neutral, usable plant? That white design home plant is like the most useful thing ever. Yeah, I just want a really neutral plant that I can use for everything. And now we get to the Playhouse thing that is the most annoying. And it is having to see the same, what is it, 10 design school rooms over and over and over again in voting. I understand the reason behind design school. I understand the need to get a critical mass of voters to vote on those rooms. But what I also will say is like this is an example of one of those design school rooms. It's a vignette. It's very simple. I understand that. But you have tons of other vignettes that you could use for design school. Like you could vary it. Or you could do 30 more and have them be randomized during a week or have them rotate monthly so that long-term players of this game or longer-term players of this game aren't voting on the same 10 rooms over and over and over again. It's incredibly boring. Also, we stop seeing these rooms, so like unless it's super striking, they all look the same. And the voting is not, as more of us vote on these more often, the voting result is less indicative and less instructive for the person who's ultimately getting the score. Also, as much as I think this room knows that I hate it because I can't vote. Like, again, my thing is frozen. This room is frozen. I can't vote. And I have to exit the game because the whole game is frozen. So those are my top Playhouse complaints, which is not to say that I am not enjoying playing Playhouse, because I am. But I would like to just see some attention paid to those things. And also, Playhouse, if you would like to buy me off, I'm just reminding you I can be bought, but for more than $7.50. Have a great week, everybody. See you next time. Bye now.